Hello, students. Today I want to talk about Christina Rossetti's poem, Sonnets Are Full of Love. Christina Rossetti was born in the year 1830 in London, and she wrote her poetry with the pseudonym Ellen Eleni, that is a pen name. And her father was a poet and a political exile from Italy. Her brother Dante Gabriel Rossetti was also a poet and a painter, and she is the best known for her ballads and religious lyrics. So her famous collection of poems published in 1862, Goblin Market and Other Poems. Her first poems published in Athenaeum magazine in 1848, and they were Death's Chill Between and Heart's Chill Between. And she wrote the present sonnet expressing her love for her mother, Frances Polidori. Her mother's name is Frances Polidori. So this present sonnet is a tribute to her mother. So the poem celebrates unconditional love of her poet's mother, and her sonnets full of love. And this is my tome. It was published in the anthology, a pageant and other poems in the year 1881. So let's read the poem. Next slide. Sonnets are full of love. So the sonnet is a poem of 14 lines with a fixed rhyme scheme. And so this is the poem, and I will explain the poem line by line on next slide. And this is a picture painted by Christina's brother Dante Gabriel, Christina and her mother Polidori. Sonnets are full of love. So I have already told you that sonnet is a poem of 14 lines with a fixed rhyme scheme. And sonnet has two parts, octave and sestet. Octave consists of 8 lines and sestet with 6 lines. So let me read the poem. Sonnets are full of love, and this is my tome. So usually sonnets, the theme of a sonnet is a romantic love. But here the poet expresses love in this expresses love towards her mother in this sonnet. So this is an unconditional love uh, uh, given by her mother, and the love is mutual and reciprocal. So here she has already written so many sonnets, has many sonnets. So here now shall be one sonnet more, a love sonnet from me. So here tome means a book. Book means not any book. It's a scholarly book or a book on a serious subject. So the poet has already written so many sonnets, but here she is adding one more sonnet, which is a love sonnet, a love expressing to her mother, to her whose heart is my heart's quiet home. So here, quiet home, here it means that something that provides comfort and happiness. So what provides her comfort and happiness? So the poet's mother's love provides her comfort and happiness. So to my first love, my mother, and whose knee I learnt love lore that is not troublesome. So her first love is her mother, and here knee usually it means the joint between the higher and lower leg in human, but here it means her mother's lap and care. So she grew up in her mother's lap and care, and she learnt love lore. Lore is a traditional knowledge and stories about a subject. She has learnt uh, wisdom and traditional knowledge from her mother. So that is not troublesome. So generally, uh, usually the relationship between two lovers is annoying and becomes sometimes problematic. But here, their love is not troublesome, and she learnt it with ease. So there will be no problem learning wisdom and knowledge, traditional knowledge from her mother. So, whose service is by special dignity. Here, service is by special dignity. Special dignity means it's an honor. So, serving her mother, taking care of her mother is not a problem to her. It is an honor to her because she loves her very much. She gives respect. So, it is my special dignity. And she is my lodestar while I go and come. So here a lodestar means it's a guiding star, a north star, which is used as a reference point in navigation. So here she guides like a lodestar. How a lodestar guides in navigation. In her life journey, also her mother guides her, shows a right path when she was while I go and come, when she was unstable or when she was unbalanced, her mother shows her right path and guides her in a right direction. So she compares with her mother with a lord star. And so because you love me and because I love you, mother, I have woven a wreath of rhymes wherewith to crown your honored name. So here, the poet loves her mother very much, and her mother also loves the poet very much. So here, the love between poet and uh, her mother is mutual, and her mother's love is unconditional. So here, she has uh, made a garland of poems, a wreath of rhymes. So she had uh, made a garland of poems to honor her mother as a mark of honor. In you not a fourscore years, fourscore years, fourscore means 80 years, 80. So the sonnet, the present sonnet is written uh, on her mother's 80th birthday. It's a present to her mother's 80th birthday. In you not fourscore years can dim the flame of love, whose blessed glow transcends the loss of time and change and mortal life and death. So here, so her mother is 80, but her love, uh, her age has not weakened her mother's love. So the flame of love here it is compared, her love is compared to a flame that provides comfort and happiness. So blessed glow here it means holy and divine light. So transcend, it means beyond the limits, it's greater than something. So, so her love has no limits. She can't express her love in her mother's love in words. So their love is eternal and continues for the rest of her life, even after her death. So let us see the summary of the poem on next slide. This is the summary of the poem, including about the poet and about the text. And this is written from the examination point of view for semester 5th, Kakati University notes. Visit my blog, English language lit.blogspot.com.